Hi students, how are you? I hope you are well. Last class we discussed about how the state government works. How the state government works. There are two sets of government, the central government and the state government. Every state government has own administration. There are three basic functions in states. They are executive, legislative and judiciary. The governor is the integral part of the state legislature. Then functions and powers of governor. What is the function and powers of governor? He is the constitutional head of the state. The president appointed the governor. The president appoint the governor. The governor is appointed for the term of 5 years. Before the expiry of his full term, the president has the power to dismiss the governor. The governor can also resign his own power. His term of office he may be transferred to another state, and then the qualification of governor is he must be the citizen of India. He should have completed 35 years of age, and he cannot be a member of the parliament or the state legislature. He should not hold any public profit. Then powers and functions. Powers and functions of governor. The governor is the nominal executive of the state. He have all the powers. He appoint the chief minister and council of ministers. He appoint some of the state government works like advocate general, chairman, members of the state, public service commissions. And the article 350 says the president have the chance to make a law at the emergency of the state. Then he is the head of the state university. The governor is the head of the state university. He ordered to appear the court of law, or he discontinue the section of the state legislature, and he can dissolve the legislative assembly. Then position of the governor. What is the position of the governor? He acts as the agent of the central government in the state. If any emergency situation in the state, he give some decision. He suggests suggests to the council of minister to develop the state. Then chief minister. The governor appoints the chief minister. He is the head of the state. The chief minister has no fixed term. He just remain the state only with the support of the legislative assembly. When he loses the support means he has to resign, then election will conduct. The chief minister must be the member of the state legislature. If he is not the member of the state legislature means within 6 period he has to take part over the charge. Then powers and function of the chief minister. He is the head of the state. He can appoint all the minister. He make any decision. He make laws. He control the people. He take care of the people. He plays an important role in making higher appointments of the state government. Up to this we learned in last class. Okay. Today we are going to see about the legislature. The legislature. The first point, the legislature. In India, the state legislature consists of the governor and one or two houses. The upper house is called the legislative council, while the lower house is called the legislative assembly. Okay, first one, legislature. What is legislature? The power to make changes in laws. The power to make changes in laws, they are called legislature. In India, the state legislature consists of governor and one or two houses, upper house and lower house. The upper house is called legislative council, while the lower house is called legislative assembly. Legislative Council. First one, Legislative Council. First point, the Constitution provides that the total strength of the Legislative Council must not be less than 40 and not more than 1/3 of the total strength of the Legislative Assembly of the state. The members of the Legislative Council are elected indirectly. What is legislative? The constitution, they have some rules and regulation. In constitution, it must not less than 40 and not more than one third of the total strength of the legislative assembly of the state. The legislative assembly people should be one third of the people or not be less than 40, and one third of the members are elected by the local government bodies like the district panchayat and municipalities, and another one third is elected by the legislative assembly. 1/12 is elected by the graduates of the constituency, and another 1/12 by the teachers of secondary schools, college and university. At present, only 6 states in India have legislative council in the legislature. They are Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Do you know at present only states in India have legislative council in the legislature? They are Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Jammu and Kashmir, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. At present, only 6 states in India have legislative council in the legislature. They are Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. One-sixth of the members of the legislative council are nominated by the governor of the state. Okay, then what is the rules and qualifications in the legislative council? The legislative council is a permanent house. One third of the members retire every 2 years and elections are held to be fill the vacant seats. The members are elected for a term of 6 years. To be a member of the legislative council, one must be a citizen of India, should have completed 30 years of age. He cannot be a member of the legislative assembly or either the house of the parliament. The chairman is the presiding officer of the legislative council. In his absence, the deputy chairman presides over its meetings. They are elected from among the members of that house. Legislative Assembly. First point, MLAs are chosen from different constituency. For the election of MLAs, the entire state is divided into different constituency. One legislative constituency may have 1 lakh or even more people. One MLA is chosen from each legislative assembly to represent that legislative assembly. Okay, what is legislative assembly? The MLA, members of the legislative assembly, and the MLAs are chosen from different constituency. The peoples in the entire state, it is divided into different constituency. One constituency may have 1 lakh or even more people. The people select the particular MLA in the legislative assembly. Election to the assembly. The candidate is that person who contests for the election and asks people to vote for him. A person has to be at least 25 years old to contest for election to the legislative assembly. One person can stand for election in more than one constituency at the same time. Then what is how the people take the MLA, how the people select the MLA, what is the qualification to stand in the assembly? They have some rules. A person has to be at least 25 years old. He should be 25 years old to contest for election in the assembly. One person can stand for election in more than one constituency at the same time. Even if a person does not belong to any political party, he can contest election. Such a candidate is called an independent candidate. Every party has own symbol. Independent candidates are also given election symbol. The members of the legislative assembly are elected directly by the people. So the people have the chance to take the people in the MLA, and the people have to complete 18 years old to put for the elections. According to the constitution, the legislative assembly cannot have more than 500 members or not less than 60 members. Some seats in the legislative assembly are reserved for scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. The governor can nominate one member from the Anglo-Indian community. The State Council of Ministers. In Tamil Nadu, there are 234 legislative constituencies. The party with more than 118 elected candidates are invited by the governor to form the government. The chief minister, who also should be an MLA, chooses his minister from the MLAs of his party. Ministers for various departments headed by the chief minister is called the state government. Then this council of ministers in the state. What are the qualities? There are 234 legislative constituencies in Tamil Nadu. The party with more than 118 elected candidates are invited by the governor to form the government. The chief minister, he also be a MLA, chooses his minister from the MLAs of his party. Minister for various departments headed by the chief minister is called the state government. So it is said that the party which got majority seats in the election forms the government. Working of the state government. The main duty of the legislative assembly is to make laws for the state. It can make laws on the subject mentioned in the state list and the concurrent list. The state council of ministers are responsible for answerable to the assembly for his activities. Then what is the working role of the state government? After being elected in the legislative assembly, the MLAs are expected to regularly participate in its sittings. The legislative assembly meets 2 or 3 times in the year. It can make law on the subject mentioned in the state list and the concurrent list. The assembly has the control over the council of ministers. The legislative assembly has control over the finance of the state. They elected members of the legislative assembly can take part in the election of the president of India, and all members can take part in the election of the members of the Rajya Sabha from the state. The assembly also take part in the amendment of the constitution and certain matters. So the government has 3 basic functions: making laws, executing laws, and ensuring justice. How the bills become law? Then suppose if we are passing one bill means, then the bill, how the bills become a law. So if a bill is passed, a bill, see this image, a bill is presented in the legislative assembly, then debates and discussions are take place in the legislative assembly, then there is a changes. Suppose there is a changes in the bill means, again the changes are made, again it passes to the legislative assembly, then the discussions are take place. After the bill is okay means, if more than half of the MLAs vote in favor of the bill means, they accepted the bill means, it is said to be passed. The bill need to be get assent of the governor to become an act. After signing the governor, it becomes the act. Do you know the state legislature follow the same procedure for passing an ordinary or a money bill like that of the parliament? In state legislatures also, the legislative assembly, which is the lower house, is more powerful than the legislative council, which is the upper house. We know the legislative assembly in lower house is more powerful than the legislative council, which is in the upper house, because the lower house is elected by the people. Executing laws. The Legislative Assembly of Tamil Nadu is located at Chennai, the place where the state legislative assembly is located and where its council of ministers function is called the capital of the state. The Tamil Nadu capital is Chennai. We know the Legislative Assembly in Tamil Nadu is located at Chennai, the place where the state legislative assembly is located, and its capital of ministers function is called the capital of the state. The state government has several lakhs of government employees to execute the laws made by the legislative assembly. They are collectors, tahsildars, block development officers, revenue officers, village administrative officers, policemen, teachers and doctors, etc. All of them paid salaries by the state government. They have to follow the orders of the state government. Judiciary of the state. High Court. The High Court stand at the apex of the state judiciary. As per the constitution, there shall be a High Court in each state, but there may be a common High Court for two or more states and union territories. The state High Court consists of a Chief Justice. Such other judges such as the President may appoint from time to time if necessary. First one, High Court. Now, High Court is the apex of the state judiciary. As per the constitution, there shall be a high court in each state. There may be a common high court for two or more states and union territories. The state high court consists of a chief justice and such other judges as the president may appoint from time to time if necessary. The number of judges in each court is not uniform and fixed. A judge has some duties, they have some instruction. They may be the citizen of India. He must have at least 10 years experience as an advocate in one or more high courts. Qualification of judge. He must be the citizen of India. He must have at least 10 years experience as head of the judicial office in the territory of India. He must have at least 10 years experience as an advocate in one or more high courts. A judge of high court holds the office until he completes the age of 62 years. So there is a qualification. First, he must be a citizen of India. At least 10 years working experience in the territory of India, must 10 years experience as an advocate in one or more high courts. A judge has an work until he complete the age of 62 years. Then powers and functions of High Court. The High Court has been empowered to issue writs of habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, certiorari and quo warranto for the first enforcement of the fundamental rights and for other purposes. Every High Court has a general power of superintendence over all the lower courts and the tribunals within jurisdiction except military courts and tribunals. Then powers and functions. The High Court has some powers. Habeas corpus. Habeas corpus means some urgent, the petitions has been the person to be arrested and he sent to the court immediately. Then the judge will be discuss what happens. Then mandamus. Mandamus also a immediate decision, prohibition, certiorari and quo warranto. These are the some enforcement of the fundamental rights. Then every high court has some general powers over all lower courts except the military courts. Then function of High Court. The High Court controls all the subordinate courts in the state. Like the Supreme Court, the High Court also acts as a court of record for the purpose of judicials. So the High Court is control all the subordinate court. The Supreme Court and High Court all act as a court of record. So the High Court enjoys full powers and freedom to act within these jurisdictions. The constitutional safeguards have ensured the independent working. Up to this lesson completed. Now take a book and material to split the words. Thank you, students.